Entitled parents get upset when I don't buy Smash Bros. and a Switch for her and her child. Dealt with this a while ago, and our entitled parents came down like an angel to a torn apart world in my mind. So I share this. I'm a sophomore in high school who works at a local McDonald's by my apartment. One week during winter break. Sometimes around post-December. I picked up for a late shift, as me and my older brother fell out over who was going to clean the dishes. We are a strange family. I have been saving up money to buy both me and him a Switch, with a new Smash Bros. Title to apologize, and because we're avid fans of the Smash Bros. Series, I begged my older brother to take me to Walmart and made up some excuse to why. He reluctantly decided to take me, play some of the worst music I've ever heard on purpose on the way. It's a 30-minute drive. When we get there, I tell my brother to wait in the car and I run inside, making sure not to knock over the ram and at the front again. Make my way to the games and electronics section, where I grabbed 2 Switches and a copies of Smash, and a few amiibos because I wanted the village one to complete my collection. As I'm walking to the register, a couple and their young son walks up to me, and out of the gate I knew something was wrong, because they weren't trying to avoid me, they were fully speed walking towards me. I calmly rushed to the cash register where the woman blurts out, AM, the mother, ED, the dad, me. What Switch is that? The Smash Bros. One. Both 2 bundles and physical copies. Can you buy both of those for our son? 1, they're over there, and 2, why do you want both for 1 kid? We want one as well. Then walk over there, grab 2 and purchase them. But my son wants those ones, and we've been walking far enough. The register's literally 10 feet away from the button box. Me. I grabbed these first, and there's still couples left. I'm buying them for myself. I might as well have to put a giant red robe on myself to Bill Arena as the dad passes in. Ugh, why are we being so selfish? My son wants yours, buy them for him now. He starts trying to act aggressive even though I'm a few inches taller than him. Sometimes I chuckle about every now and then, and they immediately know whether I'm going to just sit back down. No, I won't. And who are you trying to force me? The Edie. You think I won't beat your raised the expensive ass in the store as loudly as possible without screaming. He then proceeds to push a finger into my chest while walking towards me. And I almost dropped the basket, not a wheel basket. Get away, or I'll call the police. Edie, I don't care about the cops. Now give me the fucking game. He starts reaching towards my basket and hold it in the air so he can get it. The woman gets pissed and slaps me, yelling, "You're too old to be playing video games anyway, you little shit! Give my son the fucking game!" At this point, it's just irreversible screaming and attacks from my dad and mom, hitting me against the display glass while the child is crying on the floor. Me, if I'm too old to have those video games, then why the fuck do you guys want one? It doesn't fucking matter. The clerk calls security and 2 of Renan's singling slurs and swears everywhere while they wait for the police. I bought my things and head to the car, embarrassed more than anything. Brother. C's marks. The fuck happened to you? Me, I don't want to talk about it. B, I'm asking when we get home. B, I'm right. I tell him what happened and ask him what they look like, but I tell him not to get involved. As the situation I've been set on a peaceful manner. Apart from the gash on my arm, a slightly split tongue wasn't painful, felt weird though. I was fine. I decided to press charges for assault of a minor, and won. I think I only got 40 or so hours of community service, and I was abused with the same amount I started with, so I decided to get some things for my Switch and put the rest away for college. And I only feel bad for the poor kid who was probably scared of watching his parents go apeshit. For proof, I posted a picture on my profile. Well, these parents are not smart. Entitled parents. Mom and dad got into a fight, results. Dad leaving and no contact for 4 years. Hey guys, Andy here. I'm new to Reddit. Here's my first post. So correct me if I messed up after all I'm on a laptop. I joined the Mr. Reddit subreddit and I'm a fan of his videos. Here's some backstory. My mom and dad were married from 1999 until they divorced in 2011. My mom, God rest her soul, and her dad have been fighting, and I was burned over that. I grew up around my dad. He just argues and then won fights too, and then of all fights, for shooting my mom, being arrested, and dad leaving and getting divorced. That's seen my times in the story. Here's the story. Cast, me, Edie, entitled dad, and mom. My mom and dad were married. They sometimes fight. Let me rephrase that. A lot of times. To the point of dad being taken away by police. Then one day my life changed forever. Mom, Dad, and I went to the open house of PSR. This stands for Parish School for Religion at my church. And after the open house, Mom and Dad were fighting all the way home. Nowadays, my dad said that my mom started to fight. I don't know which side I'm on, and I don't know who believe. Mind you, I was a little at the time. I don't remember much. So when we got back, Mom and Dad were still fighting. Plus, I was in my room, and one of the neighbors called the cops because Mom and Dad were disturbing the peace. So who was at the door knocking? Turns out it was 2 or 3 police officers. During the whole ordeal, my mom and dad were talking to the police, getting their statement, and one police officer went into my room and touched my stuff. But I didn't know it. I didn't know it. Picture in your mind on how this went. It was there with the officer how it could happen. Enter PO, police officer, and me. Mom, arrest my husband. He hit me. PO, ma'am, let's go to the facts straight. How now? He hit you, right? That's right, officer. Edie, that's a lie. She hit me. PO, sir, we must get these facts straight. Me, officer, my dad hit my mom. Don't arrest her. Edie, go to your room, Budge. That's right, my dad calls me Budge. After my mom and dad went through the whole ordeal, mom with that cuffs and got arrested for assault. Maybe when mom left my dad and I were crying, granted it's fault for starting it. He blamed mom instead. Both dad and I were crying because mom got arrested because of the situation. I had to miss one day of school and went to counseling with my church, while dad went to Publix and got gift cards so him and I would be able to get food for a week. It was surprising enough considering that he made it up for me. As for mom, she went to anger management, granted account mandated, and she went for an adult detention center. One day I got off the bus because I was in elementary school at the time. I was glad to see mom again. She told me that she had to go to anger management. I skipped to 2008. My dad left me and my mom all because of one thing, child support, and my mom had to take care of me after dad left. And I was 4 years no contact. In 2011, mom filed for a divorce. The same year, dad got remarried. On Labor Day, my dad decided to visit me because he missed me a whole lot. I was pretty sure he didn't change, but I was glad to see him nonetheless. More of the story: if you get married, don't fight and don't run away from your problems on your family. And if you're a dad, don't act entitled by arguing and not playing self-support. DR. My mom went on anger management. My dad left my family behind with no contact for years. I revisited. I just had to get to know because the story really injured my mind. Hope you enjoyed the story from me going through my mom and dad fighting. Sometimes when I was a fight worth it all over child support. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Well, this fight was not worth it because they just destroyed the life of our kids just because they couldn't get it through. So yeah, dumb. Entitled parents went nuts at park. Today I want to talk about what happened to me a year ago. Here's how it went. It was me, F, friend, Edie, entitled dad, EB, entitled brats. Me and my friend went to the park and my friends meet my friends. Will meet us there. So we made it to the park, we played some tag and whatever teenagers do at the park until this happened. EB, hey, I saw you guys were playing. Okay. Can I play? At this point we didn't know him, so I said, sorry, we don't play with strangers. Wrong move. EB went crying to his dad. What the heck did you do to my son? Nothing. Again, wrong move. He looked at me with a glare. At this point my friend came in. What the heck happened? Is this your brother? No, he's a friend of mine. Tell his parent that he pushed my son off the seesaw. Nah, I'm good anyways, your ass does. How old are you? At this point we lied. My friend was 15 and I was 12. The rest of us were 16. Friend, I'm 17. Me, I'm 14. Aren't supposed to be here. The age limit is 2 to 10. So what? Wrong again. What Edie was chasing us. Edie, I have boys who are cops. At this point we lost, and that's the end of my story. P.S. We've seen this guy a couple of times, and it hurt my eye to see him. Update: I see him when I'm playing basketball. He taunts me and told him to leave the frick out of the park, and he snitched to my mom. Because my mom is a badass, she told him to leave me alone. She would call the cops. He didn't leave, so he called sad things. My basketball game was delayed because of him. If I would have climbed over the fence and gave him a beating, but nope. I was just watching him getting arrested in front of a whole park. Thanks. Hope ED is in prison. Well, that's actually kind of dumb. You did not do anything to the kids. That kid is actually a brat. Entire parent, no, I won't let your 3-year-old have a fly my 2002 500 drone. So a bit backstory. I live in NZ, and I'm in high school. I have a small part-time job in an ice cream place. I want to be in the photography business, so I saved up to buy Phantom 44 Pro Down, which have awesome cameras, and I finally bought one. Let's introduce our cast. Me, duh. EM, entitled mom. EK, entitled kid. RKS, random kind stranger. So there I am trying out a new drone at a huge public field where people sometimes play rugby. It was amazing, and a few people were watching me. EM comes up to me. Hi, she says snarkily. Can my 3-year-old son have your drone? He really wants one. Me surprised spluttered, no, sorry ma'am, I just bought this drone and I'm not going to sell it. M steps forward and said, $100, that's my final offer. Which is the 66 and 70 in American. No, sorry, I brought this drone for $2,500 and I don't want to sell it. Her face was slowly turning red. Mommy, I want it! EM says to son, I'll get it for you. Get you of this rude man. She turns back to me. Can my son fly your drone then? She said through clenched teeth. No, sorry, he might break it. And he's a toddler, and the battery's nearly out as well. Okay, bad move. EM goes ballistic. What the fuck? I gave you an amazing offer and you refused? My son wants that drone more than you do. And what do you say? He's only a toddler and can't fly? Can't fly it? She looks around at everyone now staring at her. Is this the thanks to get from being an amazing single mother? Everyone should be praised my bravery. Yes, she did that. By now Arceus comes up. Random stranger. Hi, I sound like this nice young man said he doesn't want to sell his drone. He walks me away with the drone and EM is just standing there like someone just slapped her. So this short one, I'm trying to write an essay, so I'm kind of stretched for them. Please. Well, if I was you, I would not let this kid play a drone. But yeah, that's all for now, guys. See you later.